Hey guys, Jonathan here, and we are closing out the month with a fresh episode of Tech Under 100. So first up is one of the most attractive pairs of headphones I've seen at any price point, let alone under 80. And if you walked into a store and saw a major brand name smacked on these, you could easily see them selling for 200 bucks. These, however, are from Hitachi, which is extremely fun to pronounce. They're wireless through Bluetooth 4.0. They have a 16-hour battery life, and what's also cool is they still have a 3.5mm wired option. Sound-wise, these are also on point. They're not mind-blowing, but easily outperform a handful of headphones that I've tried at twice the price. Really though, the wow factor with these are the aesthetics because they look incredible. The attention to detail from the finish down to the left and right indicators is flawless. You combine that with killer inline controls, great sound quality, and a relatively inexpensive price, and that, my friends, is a win. Following that are the Mackie CR3 reference monitors, which is a stellar budget option for those just getting into video or music production. The difference with these versus a more traditional pair of desktop speakers you're used to is that these are not meant to color the sound. What that means is you are getting a more realistic representation of the audio you recorded, and why that's important is because if you're adjusting something based off a frequency or a sound that really isn't there, that will affect your finished product in a negative way. So for example, here are what the built-in speakers on a MacBook Pro sound like.
When I'm leaving, trying to compromise, but I can't wait.
And after that, here's that exact same audio plugged into the Mackie CR3s.
You're trying to make a point, yeah, but you keep preaching. You had me from the start, I won't let this stand. First you wanna go to the left, and then you wanna turn right.
Now that was recorded with a Zoom H5, which by no means is going to accurately represent listening to these yourself, but at the very least it'll give you an idea of how drastic the two are, and hopefully you can see if you're into music or video why it's important to edit off something like these or a good pair of headphones. Next up is a budget GoPro option from Activon, and this is their CX action camera. With this, you'll get 1080p recording at 30 FPS, which is pretty standard, but there are a couple things that I really like about this for the price. The first of which being the fact that there's a built-in LCD, and that is something that the closest price GoPro does not offer. The other is the fact that there's built-in threading, so you can easily mount this on a tripod with no accessories. With this, you also get a pretty wide field of view. The video quality is not breathtaking, but it's definitely solid. Now the stabilization while moving with this wasn't bad, but it also wasn't good, so do keep that in mind. And if you've been looking for an action camera but don't have a ton of cash to spend but really like the idea of having a built-in screen, this is a fantastic option. After that is something you've actually already seen throughout this entire video, and that is the IK Multimedia iClip Grip. So what this is a 4-in-1 video tool for smartphones. It can be used as a handheld grip, a mini tripod, a monopod / selfie stick, and also a tripod adapter. In my case, it worked perfectly to stand the H5 on the desk for recording, and it's also what I use to mount the Activon action camera in both tripod mode and in my POV shots. So if you shoot a ton of video with your smartphone, this essentially is a Swiss Army knife of mounting options. Plus on top of that, it also comes with a Bluetooth camera trigger, so no matter what shooting situation you're in with your phone, you are more than likely covered. So last up is the LSTN satellite Bluetooth speaker in a beautiful cherry wood finish. And yes, it is no secret, I like wood accessories, you perverts. And with that, I could not refuse picking this up. This little guy is just 3 inches tall, but packs a way bigger sound than you'd ever expect. And what's cool with this is the fact that it's not made out of wood-like material. That in fact is real wood. In addition to the cherry finish, it also comes in walnut and zebra. And it also has a built-in microphone, which is cool if you want to use this for calls as well. The one thing I will point out with this is it is not bass heavy at all. So if you like your low end, you might not like this. But on the flip side, if you prefer more of a balanced sound and also want something that is just downright pretty to look at, this is a serious contender. It has great battery life, it was super quick to set up, and the inline controls are simple and easy to operate. Now aside from that, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did and you are feeling like being awesome, make sure to go accidentally nailing a hoverboard trick on that like button.
Don't try this at home.
And lastly, before I hop out of here, I want to give a huge shout out to Braintree Payments for making this video possible. They are a killer choice for app payments, and their V.0 SDK gives you one ridiculously simple payment integration that supports Android Pay, PayPal, Bitcoin, Apple Pay, and more. It's ready for Android, iOS, JavaScript, and works in over 40 countries and 130 currencies. It's simple, it's secure, and you can check it out below at braintreepayments.com/techfist.